Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome to more CK3, Blood Eagle, led by King Sigurdr Snake-in-the-Eye of Ireland and of Shelland, or however you say that. I don't know, I don't speak Danish. Alright, so we've already kind of exhausted a lot of our options to fight in Ireland and in Scotland. We need to start moving down into the north of England somewhat soon, but unfortunately, pretty much all of the big players left are allied with each other, which is going to make my life a whole lot harder. I'm trying to think if there's any way that we can kind of sneak around that. I guess I could just go ahead and unite the rest of Ireland real quick, and I'll happily do that just to get that nonsense out of the way. But yeah, we're going to have to figure out how we want to break up that alliance network. And I'm really not sure how we're going to pull it off. I mean, Jorvik here is allied to, however you say that, Sigurdr, whatever, these guys, and they're also allied to Lothian. And Poland. I don't care as much about Poland. You've only got 5,000 troops. I unfortunately lost a lot of my levy. I appear to be fairly weak right now, so that's going to be an issue. Lothian is allied to his own vassals plus Sweden? So fighting Sweden could be an issue because they actually could come into my own territory and cause a rather significant problem. So I'm not really eager to deal with that. It honestly would be almost better for me to just accept attacking Jorvik directly, but I don't like that idea too much either. Maybe it would be better to go ahead and attack Sigurdr, or whatever you call them. That might be the better way to go. Yeah, I think fighting them, and the goal would be to just weaken Jorvik. Alternatively, what we do is we just set all of our troops on giant raiding missions and start raiding the crap out of Jorvik until he loses a lot of his manpower and his levy, and his tax rate and stuff. All of that could be pretty good. I mean, these are the things we might do. We'll consider that in a little bit. For now, let's just go ahead and do what we do best, and that is just slay all of these guys. Scheme discovered. Oh, right, I completely forgot that I was trying to murder my brother. Well, I guess I'm going to have to cancel that scheme. That's going to make things much harder all of a sudden. We're going to go ahead and abandon that scheme, and it's probably going to be a little while before I can do it again. Would have been really cool if I could have murdered you. Would have been really cool if we could have done that. Can't use a scheme on you for at least another year. Yikes, dude. Well, our best chance at absolutely obliterating them has kind of disappeared all of a sudden. All right, go ahead. Just run in here. Oh, good. What's wrong now? Pause the game, for the love of God. Alliance on West Geatish claim on the chiefdom of whatever. Right, so now we're fighting Sweden, huh? Well, I accept, though I really didn't want to get involved in any of this. Let's go ahead and go to my court and make sure that we can ransom some folks. Not worth a lot. I'm just going to go ahead and kill off a few Christians. Execute, because it turns out I was feeling a little bit stressed at the moment. I can't peace out with you? Why not? Oh, he's already considering his own ransom. Right, yeah, that would be important. Okay, there we go. Now we enforce him bye-bye. All right, taken care of. Boom. So we got that all taken care of. You know, I could transport my troops over here, and depending on how things are looking with Sweden, that might be the way to go. How strong are they looking in total right now? Fairly strong, and he's got some allies. Lothian is one of them. Oh, okay. I actually could help in the war technically and accomplish my goals at the same time by going and sieging down some of Lothian's territory. There we go. Yeah, these are the things that we like to do. Let's go ahead and put you in charge over here, I guess. I don't know. More vassals are good. Now, I wish there were more sneaky ways that I could increase my levy. For example, increasing tribal authority would be nice. Unfortunately, I don't think that this actually improves anything as a tribal. It would if we were playing as a proper feudal nation. But aside from that, I don't think so. I think all we would do is gain the ability to imprison people and lose some direct vassal opinion, which doesn't seem all that great, because I kind of need to make sure that we keep the realm as stable as possible. Another child named Sigurd. Sigurd Jr. I have another person who has come of age. One of the many children that I don't care about. That's fantastic. Only Nud matters in the end. There's Lothian taken care of. Let's go ahead and move up this direction and see what else we can siege down. I can go for your capital or something, probably. Or we'll just split these guys up. Then we'll go raiding, and then we'll just go ahead and start weakening these guys as much as we can. I need to get into the holdings of Jorvik and just start obliterating him. And the thing is, if he comes out here chasing after me, like, do I actually care? Answer's no, not really. It would actually be kind of almost to my advantage. I won't be able to raid for at least a little bit longer. Well, that's fine. Can I get over here safely? Yes, I can. We'll do that. Another call to war for Mecklenburg. Oh my god, why do you people think that I want to help you? This is the main reason I don't like alliances. Alright, alliances sound good and all. They really do. Until you realize that people, like, expect things of you, and you're just like... What, you can't just exist for my own benefit? That's not allowed? Come on, man! Anyway. Sieging down any of this makes no difference. I guess we just are going to probably disband these troops, to be honest. No, we probably should just keep them here for now. Let's just keep them in my own territory, or they're not going to take much in the way of attrition. And we'll be fine. Military upkeep. I get men-at-arms negotiation, even cheaper maintenance on them. Wow, that's pretty good. Some prisoners have been taken. Anybody fancy? You, Countess, worth 25 gold. You know, as much as I want to ransom you, I think I'll keep you just in case it's worth some war score and we can get out of this nonsense a bit sooner. I really would like to be out of this. Scotland has formed. Oh, hello. Okay. Grand. So Alba's dead and you formed Scotland. Ah, goody. Yes, yes, yes. This is grand. So good. So very good for me. Okay. Can we get back to murdering? Until the 18th of 898. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 1 year. I have to wait 10 years to murder? And with that attitude, of course I have to wait that long in order to go back to murder. Freaking heck. All right. Well, I guess we could go and march up to Lothian over here and just siege this down then. Sure, why not? Negotiate an alliance. Who are you? My grandson of Ribe. No, see, I've learned this thing. Oh, my granddaughter was taken prisoner. I've learned these things. What the heck? All right, Mecklenburg apparently is gone. Bye. Right, I don't even know what's happening anymore. Well, anyway, apparently stuff is happening. I think somebody lost their war. I don't really care that somebody lost their war. I mean, too bad, so sad, I suppose, right? But, like, me. So, let's see. 48, child return, excellent. 49, how are we looking over here? So you guys are heading up into Sweden. I mean, if this guy can get a lot stronger, right, and actually take over a chunk of Sweden, I wouldn't mind having stronger allies, and that is admittedly quite a few troops that you've managed to put together. You've got a pretty large army. My brother Halfdan has died of Jorvik. Wait a minute. Jorvik is dead. Okay, all of a sudden, this looks way more manageable. Things have broken free, ladies and gentlemen. Things have broken free. All right, so here's what we need to do then. We need to siege this, and then I'm going to go ahead and disband my troops. Disband them all. Don't care. Go away. Get rid of them all. It's fine. We are going to start eating up everyone around it as fast as we can before he's able to re-centralize any of his land. So Jorvik attacking directly would still be dangerous. That said, you don't have an alliance with Scotland anymore. Oh, my. Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing here? Hey. No. You need to disband. Get back home. I need you to disband so we can declare war. This is actually a perfect opportunity to attack Jorvik directly while he has weak allies and no Scotland. This is a great opportunity. Disband the lands. There we go. Okay. I can raise the armies, but I won't right to now. So let me just double check this. Northumberland I don't care about. Lancaster I don't care about. Westmoreland. So basically all the people who broke free from your kingdom are your allies, but not Scotland. Fan-flippantastic. Invade kingdom. Ooh, well, yeah, I could do that for 2,000, but it's a bit on the expensive side. Conquer duchy? Yeah, I mean, conquering Jorvik itself is probably going to reduce his manpower the most by the end of this. This does cost me some piety, but for once we aren't going to cost ourselves any prestige, so I'm kind of okay with it. Okay, I think we go ahead and just take on Jorvik. I know it's going to split my land around, but I don't care. It's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and declare this war. Raise the armies. Hopefully they are not too close to Lancaster and stuff to get stomped on. And then Jarl Ragnar has joined. Oh no, not Ragnar! Alright, I've got way more troops than he does. If I can just get my armies mustered, which is taking a very long time, I'll give him that. We'll be fine. Ecstatic peasantry. Would I like more dread? I mean, I do like dread. I also like lots of money. Let's do it. I could buy mercs. That's a pretty huge amount of money. You're heading down over here, are you? Tell you what, let's go and meet him in battle and see if we can smash his armies before they have a chance to get too far together. Okay, so we are jumping in on a really big fight. It says there's a very good chance that we are going to win this with the reinforcements that I've got coming in right now. So I think we're just going to go ahead and accept that this is pretty bad terrain to fight in, but hopefully it ends up being a big win for me. Camp disputes. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should go ahead and do that again, and there we go. We are stronger together. Apes together strong and all that. Hey, by the way, we have another focus we could work on. I could continue working down this, And I do like the friendly levy reinforcement rate, but I'll be honest, I don't care too much. Mercenary higher cost, maybe. Alternatively, what we do is start going down, let's say, some gallant, and we can start improving knight effectiveness by 75 freaking %, which is going to be insanely good. And we just obliterated him. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take one army over here. We're just going to siege this down real quick. Just get this out of the way, I suppose. You are going to chase this guy down. Don't let him go anywhere. He's trying to run from you. Don't let him go. Stay there. Sigurd comes of age. Which one? I have many Sigurds. Many Sigurds dost I has. Oh, look who's trying to come back and attack me. By all means, land on me with that naval penalty. You suckers! You fools! I am the truest of Vikings. I am the only one who is worthy of our father, Ragnar Lothbrok. And I shall crush you all. All right, I can't catch that guy, so we're just going to go ahead and turn around and start going for some sieges and stuff. Available Dynasty Legacy. Ooh, okay, hang on. Gift givers. More likely to get trade events when raiding. That is actually pretty fun, but not necessary. Sea Wolves? Maybe. Prowess? Knight Effectiveness? Ooh. Law, popular opinion, hunt and feast, cost, dread gain. I can build this up pretty easily as is, so probably not. Noble Veins would normally be great, but I don't think I care that much. Bounteous Loins. Fun, but no. I think we're going to go for House of Warriors for the extra 15% in our Knight Effectiveness. Alright, so that means that my prowess is suddenly so much more valuable than it was before. We should be able to siege this down easily enough. And the war should be very heavily in my favor already, simply because we had a couple of really, really good fights. It says the fastest way to go would be to get on a ship. And you're probably right, and frankly, for 8 gold, I think that's worth. So we'll go for that. And then, who else am I really fighting? I'm not fighting Northumbria. Oh, I thought I was. Never mind. What if we pop in over here? Yes. What if we did do that and instead walk around this way and try to get into your land? Are we fighting you? Yes. Let's see what we can siege down here in Jorvik and start making our way. I'm a little wary of landing over here and getting jumped on, but you don't have a ton of troops left, so maybe we'll be okay. Strategical impasse. I know how to do pillaging and maneuvering. This is excellent. Fan-flippantastic. All right, let's see. Are you defending? Whoop, wait. He is. Okay, this is not a place we want to land. That would be certain death. Let's go ahead and land in my own territory, and we can reinforce. Which, by the way, is already starting to look a little bit bad. If we can get over here quickly, that'd be great. I lost my commander? Well, we'll take you, I guess. You got some good command. Oh, God. Hang on. Get back in there. There we go. Turn certain defeat into a small victory. Bit of a trifle, really, but we'll take it. Too many troops over here. Let's go ahead and pull at least a few of these guys back somewhere safer. So we're not fighting you, but you were allied to Jorvik. Bit weird. Enemy combatants slain. Fan-flippantastic here. We could call in some allies at this point if I wanted to. Do we feel like doing that? I don't know. I mean, Vestergotland over here, you did get a little strong. Jylland, yes. Did we lose Småland? We did. I could bring you in, but at this point, what would that be for? Answer, to make sure that I don't lose more manpower as I keep taking this out. But that would cost me a fair bit of prestige. How much? 150 feels worth it to me, just to have the extra numbers to keep sustaining these pushes, because I don't want to lose my levy too much, otherwise I can't keep fighting for too long. He'll be able to go ahead and sail over and jump in on the eastern side, and that will be taken care of. So you and I are not allies anymore, huh? Well, we should definitely do that. Boom. We are now allies. There, Småland, you're mine. Not that I need you, it's just, again, it prevents people from being a bit of a problem later. So he's wandering around trying to be an issue. Another child has been born. That's awesome. How are you doing over here? Pretty good. Let's go ahead and jump in over here since he wants to attack. There we go. Easy. Have the numbers. Boom. Bye. So let's see. Take you with your 1800 and just chase down the little stacks. Let's see if we can take a few prisoners. I do have a few. Ransom 5 characters. Oh my god, I just got so much money. Yes, this is fantastic. I've got 1,000 gold. If I want mercs, I can totally get mercs. You know, something we could do is actually consider getting Bellum Justum and start going for actual Casus Bellis instead of using up my prestige. That is a thing we could do, and it would be cheaper if I did that. Fairly affordable, in fact. Affordable lies and false paperwork. Northumberland is dead under Scotland. I don't approve. I think most of your troops are dead. I think we can safely go for your capital holding. We will do that. And see if we can go for a grand, glorious crush. Much glorious crushage. In the meantime, where's my ally? Sailing around and doing things, no doubt. There's the rest of his troops. Doesn't matter. I'm going to run in here, and I'm going to crush him anyway. There we go. Another martial perk for me. 75% more knight effectiveness means that my prowess characters are now absolute beasts. Monsters in the field. Absolute monsters. Are you Christian? You're not. Darn it. Well, I could just go ahead and get Dread anyway, though. How much money are you worth? None? I care about Dread. Let's go ahead and execute you. What about you? Dynastic kin. I probably shouldn't slay my own kin, especially a handsome member of my own kin. So I guess we'll keep you. And yes, Inyali, I heard your startled gasp at the idea of me just murdering and executing people over there. Welcome to Crusader Kings 3, my wife. This is exactly how you play the game. If you're not doing it this way, you ain't doing it right. That's what I gotta say. No more prisoners? That's disappointing. Hey, can we just jump on people and kill them instead? I could end the war. Peace in our time and all that, right? But you know what instead we could do? Just make sure everyone is so crippled and weak that I can just obliterate them at my leisure later. That's how you go. And by the way, when I start talking fast like this, it means that I'm getting excited. Good things are starting to happen. All right, I only see small stacks remaining. How weak are you? You've got less than a... You're pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. So we're going to go ahead and enforce those demands. A bedoinkus. Thank you. And I take a whole new duchy unto myself. Interesting, though. I get your vassals. Yeah, I do get your vassals, but I'll keep Jorvik for myself. I don't know. The Earldom of North Riding is what it's called. It's got 9 development, dude. 9 development's not bad. All right, so who's a good character that I can give off the duchy in Scotland? You're not terrible. Good learning skill is not quite what I would normally want. You'll do fine, though. We're going to go ahead and grant you this title, and I'll let you form yourself a duchy at some point if you so desire. All right, so how strong are we looking all of a sudden? Well, it looks like I could get at least a couple thousand more men, so that's all going to be a thing. We can extort our subjects for money. Yeah, fine. Let's go ahead and find our loyal subjects and then just make them all super angry. I need a new marshal. New marshal, please. You'll do fine. Boom. Oh, you were my spy master. New spy master, please. Boom. There we go. I should have looked for that reassign button. That was a bit of a silly mistake on my part. Okay, Ireland looking very strong all of a sudden. Scotland is getting a little bit too big for their britches, if you were to ask me. I suppose the next thing we could do is just go ahead and start killing all of them. Alternatively, hi Lothian, how are you doing there? If I wanted to conquer, let's say, a duchy, the entire duchy of Lothian right here, how many provinces is that worth? 3? I mean, it would cost me, hang on, let me do a bit of math, 225 prestige normally to take 3 provinces. Instead, I could use 250 piety and just take it this way. That works for me. Yeah, how strong are your allies? Pathetic! Absolute I do not care. All right, we're going to move our rally point to somewhere safe in Ireland, and then we're going to raise up the armies, and we're going to go and attack another Jarl. Powerful vassals we can extort. Hi, Chief Fririk. I'm going to gain some dread and steal a whole load of your money. Thank you. What am I going to do with that money? I don't know. Do I look like somebody who cares? The important thing is that I have a dragon's hoard. That is the only thing that matters at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and start building up a couple of gathering halls. I mean, I am going to actually use some of that money, and we'll just go ahead and start boosting ourselves up, make sure that we have plenty more levy to work with. Not going to bother with things like markets, though, because it takes many, many years for those to pay for themselves, and I fully expect this campaign to be over well before that. So let's see, I need somebody to get down over here and siege down part of Ireland, and I need somebody to get up over here and siege down this little tribe, and maybe scare off a few of his men, make them defecate in fear or something, I don't know. Can we catch these guys? Not easily. All right. Daughter falls ill. The smallpox? Oh, I don't care. I have so many children I couldn't possibly care. Alrighty. So Ireland's about to fall. That's good. We'll come back and siege this down later when I so desire. Doesn't really matter too much. Now can we pop up over here, I guess? Maybe we should just go ahead and keep his troops out of here. I don't want to lose anything. I have outlived a child. My dear son Sigurd. One of like 3 different Sigurds. Oh no. What has happened? He has died. I have way too many Sigurd children. It's true. Let's go ahead and send in some reinforcements. Make sure that we are going to win this fight resoundingly, which we did. Boom. One of you is going to go over here because there are some raiders. Nope, never mind. It looks like Scotland is doing a thing. Okay. And then you are going to head down over here, and you're going to crush the rest of his troops, and he's going to run. You see, the whole defecate and fear strategy works amazingly, it turns out. We've also captured some of his combatants. Well, that's cool. Let's take a look at our prisoners. We can ransom you for 100 freaking gold. Yas! What about you? All right, this is still my my relative. I have no idea how we're related, by the way. It just says that we are. He's an adventurer. I mean, we could get a weak hook on you and all that. I could get... What does Dynastic Kinslayer do? Only bad things. See, if that had given me some extra dread, I might have considered it. Tell you what, can I recruit him? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and have him join my court. We're family, after all. Yes, you're correct. You do not have a choice. My queen is pregnant. How many kids does this mean I have now at this point? 8. I'm gonna have 9 soon. Oh man, I'm telling you, the masculinity of constantly being at war and being an awesome Viking is just ridiculous. Wow, why the Scots decided to attack me, I don't know. We're not at war, but he just threw a load of his troops away, and I've captured so-and-so of Lothian. Cool, another 80 gold, gimme. An enemy ally joins their war. Who cares? I got 100% war score already. Let's go ahead and enforce those demands. Wait. Who are you? Are you Christian? Can I execute you? You aren't Christian, but I can execute you nonetheless. I'll do it! I will absolutely do it. I've got a bit of stress. I need to find some Christians and murder them all. All right? In proper Viking fashion. That's what I got to do next. All right, that's a couple more provinces, it turns out, ready to go from me. We will sort them off to... I don't know. How about one of my sons? Yeah, you would like to have some territory, right? Sure, and I will even give you extra territory so that maybe you can form the Duchy of Lothian for yourself and become a mighty Jarl. Don't worry about your brother, though. Don't even dare try to murder him. I will get very angry if you do that. Let us carve another runestone. We certainly have the money for it. A vanquished foe? Sure, yeah, that sounds great. Is this another clout? No, it's a conquest runestone. North Riding? This gives me control, I believe. It does, so yes, we'll place this in North Riding, which I will hold down over Mya. Okay, so that's taken. Lothian's looking real weak all of a sudden. They've only got a couple of territories left. Who are you? The Irish have broken free? Not for long, you haven't! Get over here! All right, hang on. Let me go ahead and move my rally points, because this is the micro you got to do all of a sudden. We'll just go ahead and raise the armies. We call this extraordinary overkill. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just disband this gathering army and only use half my troops, because, I mean, why have this many? We don't need it. Get over here. Oh, are you being raided? I shall be your savior! And by savior, I mean I shall absolutely steal everything that you have and kill everyone that you love, because you should have simply submitted to the rightful king of Ireland. But did you? No. Gosh, dang it. Another friggin' All right, hang on. I think my 2 allies are fighting each other. They are. My 2 allies are fighting each other. I refuse to get involved in this. Oh, sure. And people are going to be like, that's dishonorable. Look, I refuse to choose sides when my 2 allies are fighting each other, okay? That just doesn't make a lot of sense. No prisoners? Man, what kind of a war is this if I don't even get to steal any Christians and execute them? That sucks. All right. Let's take a look here. In Connaught, we will give... Who are you? I don't know who you are, and I don't know if I like you. How about you? Are you strong? You're okay, I guess. We'll just go ahead and grant you this title and let you be a little bit stronger. Boom. All right, disband the troops, and there's only 1 province left in Ireland that has not been conquered. At this point, though, we're making some solid pushes. Next thing to do is to start weakening Scotland before they get too strong, and let's be honest, they're not too strong anymore. Then we can push down to the south, and it looks to me, with the exception of Wessex, that the English are ripe for conquest, and so are the pitiful Welsh. Oh my, these are so many... 68 troops. A little tiny 1-year-old is leading this? Literal candy from a baby, guys. Literal candy from a baby. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I'd ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.